Hi and welcome. In a previous update to Photoshop CC, the function of the proportional scale was changed in Transform. Now, since I was a lad in short pants, it's been that if you want to keep the proportions of a transform, you hold the Shift key down. It's rooted deep in my brain. Now, the change was to reverse this completely. So in newer versions of Photoshop, you have proportional scale by default, and if you want a freeform scale, you hold the Shift key down. So if I do Control and T to bring us into Transform, if I transform it now, the current version gives me a proportional transform. And then if I hold the Shift key down, which I'm now doing, it lets me do a non-proportional transform. Well, that used to do my trolleying, it did, doing it that way. A small change you might say, but for many old dogs like me, learning new tricks isn't easy. Now the good news is that the Shift key is back in town, and in this short video I'm going to show you how to get it back. My name's Ken Fisher and this is LiveLink Training. And don't forget, if this is your first time with LiveLink Training, please visit my website. And if you scoot to the bottom of any page, just give this link a click here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would be really helpful. Thank you very much. Let's get on. Well, as I showed you in the introduction, if we use Transform in all but the latest issue of Photoshop CC, then we get proportional transform by default. And if I hold the Shift key down, I get a non-proportional transform. Well, what happens if you want the old transform back? Well, it's in town, it's here. And we can go to the edit menu and down to preferences, and we want the general, or there is a nice keyboard shortcut for that of Control and K, or Command and K if you're on a Mac. And I'll just click on that and it'll bring the preferences up now. And in the latest version of Photoshop, which is, if I just hover over there, version 20.0.5, if you've got this version, then you will have this extra little box here called Use Legacy Free Transform. So if you just put a tick in that and click OK, then we're back to the good old days. Yeah! And now if I go to Transform, I can say Control and T, and now I'll get a non-proportional transform, which is what I've always been used to. And if I hold the Shift key down, I'll get a proportional transform. So it's up to you now. If you're an old schooler like me, you've got the way it was, and if you like it the way it is now, you can just leave it as it is. But it's nice to have the option. Well, I hope you found it useful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, or even better, leave me a comment in the more area under the video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Bye for now.